What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So in this one, I'm going to show you a Shopify dropshipping store that is selling one product. They're dropshipping that one product from China to the UK. They've currently got their store up for sale on flipper.com for $165,000 US, and they are currently making over $10,000 US every single month in profit. So when you do the numbers on your investment, you're looking at about 16 months, give or take for taxes, by the time you've made that money back. So on paper, it looks like quite a good investment. So in this video, we're going to jump deeper into the numbers and have a full breakdown and look inside exactly how this business. So we're going to be taking a look at their entire setup, seeing how they're generating those sorts of numbers, what sort of ads they're running. We're going to be taking a look at their dropshipping store. And of course, we're going to be taking a look at exactly what that best selling product is. So that's the topic of the video. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope you enjoy this one, and let's jump straight into it. Okay, so here we are on flipper.com. If you're not familiar with these guys, I've done videos on them in the past. 100% free website to sign up to. You can get email notifications sent straight to your inbox every single week that a store like this comes up for sale. And where the value lies in having that is every single week you're going to see what's working right now. When you see a store and how much money it's made and what products they're selling, it's a way of finding those tried and tested proven products without having to actually try and test them yourself, saving yourself potentially thousands of dollars. Okay, so let's jump into the listing. On the right hand side here, the asking price is via auction for $165,000 US. The site age is 1 year, so it hasn't been going for very long. So that truly does illustrate the beauty of dropshipping. Anybody watching this video with the right strategy and the right product, you too have the potential to, as corny as it sounds, change your life with a really successful dropshipping business in a small amount of time. The monthly profit, as I've already mentioned, is a smidge over $10,000 US every single month, with an average of 25,000 page views per month. Some other interesting things, or at least they have for me, so hopefully they have for you guys as well, is the business generated over $500,000 revenue last year with a 12% almost returning visitor rate. So I'm assuming that's actual visitors coming back and not customers, or maybe perhaps I've misworded that. If their retention rate is 20%, that is awesome. Basically what that means is that somebody has bought a product and then at some point 12% of their customers have come back to buy another one. It seems probably a tad high to be that number, but if it is, that is absolutely awesome. They have an incredibly impressive, in their words, 35% net profit margin. This is definitely towards the top end when it comes to dropshipping. I myself average in and around sort of 20-25 over the course of a full 12-month period. As we'll see in a second, the majority of their sales have come through the Q4 period, so this is probably why it's so high, and this is also why they're probably quoting such a high conversion rate of 4.25%. Although thinking about it, 4.25 isn't massively high. Through Q4 you'd expect anywhere kind of 5-6%, depending on obviously what niche and how expensive your product is. But when you're running direct ads and you're expecting to kind of put £10 into the machine and see £20 back, then you probably should be looking in and around sort of 3 or 4% on average. The active social media accounts and extensive UGC gives buyers limitless opportunities for growth. However, the business is currently only tagged in the UK. As the majority of people watch my videos are based in the UK, like myself, this is why I really wanted to feature this business, because I get asked so many times, should I go to the UK? Should I go to the US? And then when I say stick to the UK, the next question is always, well, I want to make a ton of money. I want to make a decent amount of money. Can I do that in the UK? Yes, you can. There is over 60 million people here. You can make yourself a multi-millionaire just by focusing on this one small island. As a summary then, dropshipping income is the only source of income, so these guys are not holding inventory. Yes, you can build a sustainable business without ever having to touch a single product. You can purely and solely do it from the comfort of your own home with nothing but a computer and an internet connection. Mainly social traffic, so as we'll see in a second, this is coming from predominantly Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. They're tagged in only the UK, and the site lacks search engine optimization. SEO isn't really a big thing for me either. I tend to focus mainly on paid marketing. Just to focus a little bit on the content they're using, it says, to this end, creative user-generated content has been used to build a strong social proof that further enhances return on investment from advertisements. If you're advertising on TikTok, this is more so true than probably any other platform. However, if you're familiar with my videos, you know that I'm a massive fan of UGC for this exact reason. There's no better social proof and professional way of selling a product than having a real person talking about the product, unboxing the product and demonstrating its benefits. Something also worth mentioning, because again, it's a question that crops up quite a lot when it comes to legal issues and things like that. They go on to say, even though they've generated some pretty decent numbers, the site has never had any legal issues, manual warnings or penalties from Google. So again, dropshipping is not some sort of dodgy, scammy business that you can only pump and dump products with before you get found out or banned. It is a legitimate business, and as long as you stick to the rules and you do things professionally, then you can make some good money. To achieve their success then, the business relies on two main marketing channels, Facebook and TikTok. For those that say Facebook advertising is dead, this is a great illustration of how that cannot be further from the truth. December 2022, which is pretty obvious, was their highest earning month, with over $250,000 in revenue and nearly $100,000, or nearly $90,000 I should say actually, in net profit. Their revenue data for the past 6 months is pretty impressive. So August 0, September 0, October $168. This truly does illustrate how awesome and how powerful dropshipping can be. November 60,000, December 250,000, and then January back down to 30,000. So in the space of 3 months, they've made pretty much 6 times the average wage here in the UK. So they could decide to take the rest of the year off, or they're probably looking at the next winning product. Or I think, as I mentioned earlier at the top here, he has other businesses that he's wanting to put the money and time into. So the main supplier is indeed based in China. The average delivery time is 8 to 11 working days. If you go with the right supplier or the right agent, they have access to different shipping methods that you will not see on AliExpress, and you can achieve these more realistic and reliable shipping times. So that's the word I'm looking for, more reliable. Let's just take a quick breakdown then of the numbers and where they're spending their money to generate that sort of income. So Facebook and Instagram advertising costs vary on a monthly basis. On average, it costs the business 22 grand a month. TikTok varies. On average, it's nearly 4 grand. So we can see they're pummeling the majority of their budget into Facebook and Instagram. Before we move on, I just want to highlight, before we take a look at the Shopify store, in fact, I just want to mention that this is a verified listing. So the Flipper vetting team has verified this listing to basically make sure that the numbers I've just gone through with you are legit and this business is as successful as they claim. That being said, let's jump into the website. What I'm going to do is I'm going to inspect elements and I'm going to chop it down to a mobile format. This is where the majority of everybody's customers will come from. Certainly since I started dropshipping in 2016, it's been majority mobile customers. So this would be where you're focusing your budget on. If you're spending 50-50, then in my opinion, you're definitely leaving money on the table. So try removing that desktop placement and just going for a mobile only. Okay, so free UK shipping over £35. Order today to get the magnifying mirror for free. So a bit of scarcity. Valentine's Day mega sale, 40% off store wide. Our promo ends February 14th. So again, it's current and relevant with the times. They have some nice custom imagery. They're pushing this money back, this 45-day money back guarantee. It looks like they've created these images themselves to help them come across as kind of like a really professional brand. What they also have is a gift card. Gift card gives off the impression that you're a business that people will want to buy a gift card for, to give to their friends, because everybody wants to shop from your store kind of thing. So it's one of those kind of little tips or hacks, if you want to call it that, to kind of help boost the level of kind of social proof or professionalism your store has. Let's take a look at the best-selling products then. At the top, what's interesting is they're pushing this free gift. One place where this really comes in handy, if there's quite a few people selling the same products as you, give them a reason to buy from you. So it could be a free mirror like this if you're selling a similar product. If you're selling a dog product, it could be a PDF on top 10 training tips. Just try offering the customer or giving the customer a reason to buy from you and not somebody else. So custom imagery branded with their logo in the bottom as well. It says all photos are copyrighted for by Vanity LED. Again, it gives off that impression they're legitimate and the original sellers and a real brand, or they are a real brand. Vanity LED makeup box with LED mirror, 175 verified reviews in green. It sticks out, it draws attention and people can see straight away. 4.5 star rated and 175 reviews. They also have this paying 30 days with Klarna. Klarna is a household name that people will see on big household brands like, I think it's ASOS that offer it. There's a couple of other really big ones. I think in fact some products on Amazon you can actually buy using Klarna. So you kind of piggyback off the social proof of those bigger household name brands by having these other household monthly payment installment option people on your Shopify store. Basically, put Klarna on your store because it makes you look more established. This is a really nice touch. They have some cheap, easy upsell offers here. Somebody coming onto this store that wants to buy this product might think, actually, I need some makeup sponges. I'll just add those in, or I need some brushes, so on and so forth. Nice, easy way of kind of quickly and efficiently bumping up your average order values. Moving down, a pretty typical setup. They split out the information nicely, key points in bold, some more custom imagery, same kind of thing. They have a nice GIF here of lots of different people using and showing the product, going back to what they mentioned in their descriptions about UGC. It's a great way of building social proof super quickly. Over 45,000 boxes sold in the last year. Testimonials, more custom or original imagery, I should say. A nice kind of like custom background here with the different benefits, and this is just an FAQ box which they've custom designed to make it fit in with their niche. And then they go into their reviews app. So everything is built around that kind of social proof and giving off that illustration of a real brand. Well, it is a real brand because they have all of that social proof. That being said, then let's finish off with the numbers. So they are selling the products for 29.98 pence. If we come and head over to AliExpress, just to give us some kind of context of how much profit they're making, you can buy this product for £13 with free shipping. Once you have that established relationship, I wouldn't be surprised if these guys were paying closer to sort of 7 or 8, maybe £9 per unit. And so with that being said, guys, I'm going to wrap the video up. Hopefully I've given you some valuable insight into what a successful Shopify dropshipping business looks like. I really hope you all the best with your own businesses. Any comments or questions, just post them down below. I read every single one, so I will get back to you. If you want some extra help getting started, then you've got to check out my free training. It's 1 to 2 hours long. There's loads and loads of content in there which will help you launch your business in the next 21 days. It will be the top link in the video description below. As a thank you, everybody who watches it gets a free copy of 193 profitable product ideas for 2023 to really help you jumpstart your business this year. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers.